Hi, Dr. Cady here at Cady Wellness Institute, talking with one of my favorite people,
Thank you.
Amy Adams, one of the major voices on the radio in the tri-state, major radio personality at
Thank
Wiki.
you for saying that.
Oh, you're welcome. Easy commercial, right?
Right,
And
exactly.
Amy and I got together and we decided to begin exploring some of the things that we have here at Cady
Yeah.
Wellness Institute and letting her try them. So the first thing that I did was a long interview. Amy can talk about that. And then we set out on the use of the ExoMind, this brain zapper, which she can also tell you about. And then
Right.
more recently, she was courageous and kind enough to let us actually record my putting a few pellets in her backside, and she can tell you about that. So this is a woman that is not short for words. I will tell you, she is at Wiki and your blog. Where can they find your blog, Amy?
Go to wiky.com and click on blogs, and I'm Catch Up with Amy, and just scroll down, and you'll see all kinds of good things there.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So
Okay.
this was going to be a work in progress between me and you and Wiki,
Right.
to see what we had here. And so you came in for an interview. What was that like for you?
Well, first of all, I thought I was just going to come in here and lose weight and be done with it and get like a pen and just go on about my business.
You know, like the shots?
Yeah, the shot. And that's not what happened. Dr. Cady, he talked with me a good 2-3 hours, went over all of my medical history. We did lab work, found out there was more wrong with me than just the weight issues. I had depression and high cholesterol, thyroid issues, things that I did not know until Dr. Cady discovered those for me. So it's kind of made my path a lot easier. And I've lost 20 pounds since around March. So it's been fun too. Yeah.
So easier in what way? Because people are going to want to know in what way this made you easier.
Easier because I am not just, I'm not even on the shots. You've given me medication that's going to help optimize my thyroid level, that's going to give me more energy, to make me feel like getting up and exercising and doing things, which is going to help with the weight loss. Plus with the ExoMind, food cravings, that has curbed those a lot. That's also helped with my weight loss. So all of that combined. So it's, for me, this compared to what I used to do, try to lose weight, this has been an easy road because I've had the assistance of a good doctor and medications, and he keeps up with me, and I come in and get labs drawn, and it's just I don't know, just a very good experience. And I have fun, actually have fun losing weight. I've never said that. So
that's a good endorsement. I appreciate that. Yeah, come to CWI, have fun losing weight. But let's get back to the ExoMind, because as you know, I was doing research for a company called BTL with this device, and the protocol for the weight loss was a treatment twice a week,
right,
for 3 weeks. And for you, as I took your history, there was a history of depression and anxiety that came up.
Yeah.
And my choice was, let's just hit it hard and make progress. So you ended up getting double treatments for 3 weeks in a row.
Wasn't I the first person you've done that to?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
If not the first, one of the first, because I've done it with several other people now.
Okay.
But definitely right up there at the first. And in fact, I even featured you on my lecture in Hong Kong, which you can watch at our YouTube channel, cwiyoutube.com. Anyway, I did that, and the device has been studied by BTL, this ExoMind, which is like 21st century TMS, much better than the older device that I had. It's FDA approved for depression, but it is also used in the aesthetic space for mental well-being.
Right.
I was somewhat dubious about this business about mental well-being. I thought, well, how good can it be? But I noted that there were people that got significantly better with just 4 treatments, and with the food craving, it was 6 treatments. So basically, you got 6 treatments doubled times 3. So 2 treatments times 3 instead of 6 treatments. So I remember both your husband and your son had some interesting things to say about you when you were getting the ExoMind treatments.
Yeah.
And also,
Okay.
talk to me about the serial killer stuff that you used to go home and watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, with my husband, like after the first week with the ExoMind, the next week when we came back, he said that I'm actually fun and that I was like goofing around and kind of something he's not seen in a long, long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, that's nice because normally he's not that observant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But and my son was thinking the same thing. And then with serial killer, okay, I have been depressed most of my life. So what I would normally do to relax was to come home, turn on a good serial killer documentary movie, and that was how I would relax.
Now, you know, some people knit
Oh no,
for relaxation.
No,
I serial killers for you.
I was serial killers,
Okay.
and I don't know why I had the fascination, but I did, and that's how I would relax.
Mm-hmm.
So now, since I've had actually the first week with the ExoMind, I didn't want to do that anymore. I had no desire to sit down and watch serial killer shows. In fact, I was getting back into music. Of course, I'm in radio. You think, well, you should be listening to music. But I mean, like the old stuff I used to enjoy. So now I'm back to listening to music, and that's my relaxation now. And I can't even turn on a serial killer show anymore. I have no fascination with it at all.
Fantastic. So you had 3 of those treatments.
Yeah.
And no more.
No.
And I once asked you if you wanted a booster,
and I'm like, no.
And you looked at me with panic. And what did you say?
I said, no. I said, I'm done. I had so much energy. I didn't know what to do with it. I said, figuratively, I just felt like running off and jumping off of a cliff. I mean, not really, but that's how much energy I had.
Not in a suicidal
not
way.
In a suicidal
maybe taking a dive.
Taking a dive, which I actually did.
When?
Not off of a cliff. But I went out, because it's another thing. I was an indoor person, never went outside. So I called my cousin up, and I went up to her lake and actually dove off this big platform and had a good time. And I hadn't done that in years. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah. Man, I want to do it again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So next, and I think I would like to do this in a separate video.
Yeah.
Next, I want to talk about your experience with the pellets, because that's really good about the ExoMind. So let's just pause, take a breath, and then we'll come back and we'll do pellets.
Okay. Sounds good.